Hey everyone, it's Boest here, and it seems like we are on the leak train right now. I am addicted. I can't get off the leak express. Really quickly, before I continue any further with this video, if you do not want to be spoiled by possible leaks regarding the Civilization 6 Leader Pass and what it might entail, stop the video now, because that is what is exactly I am talking about in this video. If you do not know or you're unaware, there have been more things, it's unconfirmed, but more things that have been leaked about this Civilization 6 Leader Pass, and we're going to get into it right now. I posted a video on Wednesday about this specific image right here, this whole thing. This is taken from my phone. It was a recording of where there was a leak on the civilization.com website, on the mobile website, that showed a new DLC, a new pass called the Civilization 6 Leader Pass. This was only up for a couple hours. It was not up anywhere else. You could open up civilization.com and inspect the element and find the image in there. But on mobile, it was where it was only available to see. Now, on the Civ subreddit, r/Civ, there is a post here that is unconfirmed leak from a website called Bilibili on the upcoming Leader Pack DLC, which I had mentioned previously. Now, the reason why this was not talked about before is because this was posted on November 4th. The image that we're talking about in question here was leaked on November 9th, 2 days ago. The reason why we're starting to call this leak's credibility into question now and thinking it's valid is because this leak has every single leader correct. Now, if you're unaware of who these are, this is Ramses II of Egypt. We have Anna Nzinga, we have Abraham Lincoln, and we have Elizabeth I. On the link, you can find, here's all the spoilers here. We have Abraham Lincoln first, Ramses II, Nzinga Mbonde, which is Anna Nzinga of the Congo, and Elizabeth I of England. That matches up directly to what is in the image here. Additionally, we'll get to the rest of the leaks here, but additionally, the reason why we're saying that this is real is because if you haven't watched my video on the SteamDB, I guess research you would call it, on the new DLC that's been coming out, I made a video about this about a month ago where I looked over the SteamDB website, which is a Steam scraper, and there were two DLCs that were showing up here, Test LPJ and Test LPGN. It's pretty obvious now at this point that Test LP stands for Leader Pass. Now, J and GN, I don't know what those are going to entail. It might be January, who knows. You can see this was updated today as of November 11th. Now, since all of this kind of correlates together, I think it's pretty safe to say that all of this information is correct. We already know that, based off of the image that was leaked on the civilization.com website, based off of the Steam scraper scraping the database and showing that there are two DLC that are coming out at some point, I think it's pretty safe to assume that this leak that happened on November 4th is more than likely real. So we can go ahead and go through it now. So it looks like the rest of the civs here, we're going to have Tokugawa of Japan. We have Ludwig II of Bavaria for Germany. Nader Shah for Persia. Wuzishan for China, which this was also in Civilization 5. We have Zhu Di. It says only in a scenario. So it looks like we're going to get another scenario here. Julius Caesar of Rome, that's been there before. Sundiata for Mali. We got Theodora back for Byzantium. And finally, Sejong the Great for Korea. Sejong was also in Civilization 5. So, according to this, these are all the new leaders that we're going to get, which would make sense because the speculation for this is, since it's saying Leader Pass, it would correlate with the Civilization 6 Frontier Pass, which was a battle pass system where you bought the Frontier Pass, and then throughout the year, you were given on a drip system new leaders, game modes, etc. for the rest of the pass. And it kind of seems like that is what's going to be happening in this case. I'm assuming once you buy this new Frontier Pass, once you buy the Leader Pass, you get like these four immediately. And then for the rest of the year, maybe 1 month or every other month, you get Japan with like a patch note, Ludwig II with a patch note and maybe a game mode, the same thing, so on and so forth for the rest of the leaders here. Now, this is all speculation. It's unconfirmed. You can find this, like I said, on r/Civ. I don't know if this is real. The reason why I'm assuming that this is a real leak and this isn't fake, because a lot of people, and myself included, would have thought this was fake if this was on the, all we saw was the 4th. But the fact that you can go to steam.db, this has been up for a little while now. Test LPs, obviously Leader Pass. If you watch my video on this information before, it all kind of correlates because they would do code names for previous DLC as well. And also the fact that this is a DLC and this isn't just a random depot like a Madrid content depot or a redistributable depot is pretty indicative that this is going to be coming out at some point. Now, whether or not this is real, I'm saying that I'll give it like a 90% certainty that it's real. There's also a possibility that they're just making up who they like and they got really lucky with these ones. But the fact that they got the first 4 correct and these are the 4 that are on the leader pass like image is, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say that this is all just a coincidence. So the speculation continues. This is, it's kind of just a silly little video on more speculation stuff. It just feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like when Civilization 6 was coming out in the first place and, on the Civ Fanatics forum, everybody was just speculating on what was going to be happening for the next pass. So could this all just be a nothing burger and we're only getting this? True. Could this be nothing at all and someone hacked the Civ website and the leader pass isn't real? I guess. Very unlikely, because I'm pretty sure Firaxis would have put out a statement if that was real. If someone had just leaked this and this wasn't a real thing, Firaxis would have been like, hey, this isn't real. We're not working on this. I really don't know. And I do want to be very transparent. Like, I have a working relationship with Firaxis. I know people that work at Firaxis. I have friendships with them. So I do have some implicit bias here. But the fact that this is all, I don't know. I don't know if this is deliberate leaks or this is just stuff to get us hyped. Who knows? We'll see. But I just kind of wanted to make another video on it just because, this was 10 hours ago, so it's not brand new news at this point. But what does everybody else think? Are you excited for these new leaders? Do you think these leaders are real? I mean, I still think it's real. I think it's like 90% certain at this point. Are you going to get it? The real question that I have, I would be pissed and I would hope other people would be, is does this come into consideration with the anthology? Because even though they didn't explicitly state so, I was kind of under the impression that the Civ 6 anthology was it for Civ 6. The wording, the videos on it, everything was kind of like, hey, grab Civ 6 anthology and this is going to be everything that's been released for Civ 6. But then they kind of put this out. Does that mean if you bought the anthology before, do you get this with it? I don't know. Obviously, it hasn't even been announced yet, so who knows? Maybe this is free and we don't have to pay for it, and it's a free DLC. I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to get this out there. This is another quick little fun video on possible leaks. If you have any questions on it, if you have any comments on it, please let me know in the comments below. I did get the leaders wrong in the first video. I was way off on 2 of them. I thought this was Victoria and this was Elizabeth. This was Victoria, and I was way off. So there is that. But anyways, thanks for all watching, everybody. And if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Boast. I stream Civ 6 on twitch.tv/boesthius. Stream every Tuesday and Friday. There's going to be some Victoria 3 going up on there as well. But yeah, anyways, have a great evening or morning, wherever you guys are at. And thanks for watching.